I don't.
I don't fucking
Well,
know.
I think it's when he's younger. It's when Mufasa's younger. It's like his
I don't
rise.
care. He came out of the womb sounding like that. It's Mufasa.
Mother. I can't even.
Mother, you deliberately disobeyed me.
Oh my god.
Time to tune in. Yeah. Take the topics we about to begin. Pixels on screens, the movie scenes. A lazy Susan spin, serving all your dreams.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to The Lazy Susan. My name is Todd. This is Adam, Derek, my co-hosts, as always. Our topics of the day are going to be gaming, movies, music, the usuals. Yeah. How's everyone doing today?
Good.
Just lovely.
Wonderful, wonderful. Good to see you. Good to see you.
As always.
Got anything new going on with you guys?
Football
started.
Foosball started.
Yep.
Foosball is finally here.
That is the biggest thing. It
Yep.
was the first game. It's a good game. Can't ask for much more. It was a good game.
Came down to it. Just an inch.
Literally.
Literally.
The last fucking play, and it was exciting all the way through. So that was cool. I'm excited for the rest of the season. We'll see how it goes.
Baltimore, the Chiefs.
Baltimore
Yes,
and
sir.
the Chiefs, yes.
Yep.
Baltimore Ravens against the Kansas City Chiefs. The score was 27-20. Came down to the wire. Literally a toe tap away from possibly getting the 2-point conversion. He was putting up the 2. He didn't want the extra point. He wanted to win that game. So
He said, "Fuck overtime.
yeah,
We're gonna go
absolutely.
for the win."
And I
That would have been
respect
a
every
cool
bit
win.
of that. Oh, absolutely. So, but yeah, other than that, that's kind of it.
Yeah. We Todd and I have been playing Madden, and I just want everyone to know before he starts going on his bullshit talking about how I'm better than him. I am. Yeah, look at him. He knows. I am keeping track of our record, and Todd is
This
destroying.
is fabricated.
It is not fabricated at all. We have played 14 games. The only fabrication is because I started. It's not even a fabrication. It could be controversial as to how many wins Todd has. He might have 1 or 2 more. I started keeping count a few games in, but I recalled the last like 3 or 4 games we played when I started the list. So, cut me some slack. But as of right now, he has won 10 games to my 4. So if I am off by a game, he's still in the lead. So we're just going to go with what I got. I finally won a game last night. It was great. He's talking all that shit. But
I wouldn't say he finally won a game.
Finally won a
destroyed
game.
me. He
finally
destroyed
won
me.
a game.
It was like 60 points. Not no. You were trying to get the 60. I had some dignity. I didn't let you hit the 60, but yeah,
it didn't matter. I won, but I went from 3 wins to 4, and Todd's still in those double digits. So yeah,
Do you guys play with special rules?
The only rule that we have is the mercy rule,
and like the randoms.
Oh, like getting the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do random. Yeah,
Go about how you guys do that.
Yeah, I guess that's true. A lot of people do their randoms differently. So the way we do it is it's actually a bummer this year because
the one thing they changed.
I don't know why, but they took the random button out of fucking Madden.
Oh.
So, or at least in quick play when we're trying to
yeah.
go against each other. Like you can't hit a random team, which is really fucking stupid. Madden, if you're listening to this,
Fix
EA,
that shit.
Fix that shit.
Fix that shit.
Just put it back in there. It's one tap of the button.
Yeah.
Roll the dice.
That's all it is.
Oh my god. Infuriating. So I've noticed that Derek goes up, so I just go down. And
scrolling?
Scrolling. Yes, I scroll up, he scrolls down while you keep it going up so it just cycles through all the teams.
And normally I look away from the screen because you can still kind of gauge it.
So do I.
But lately I've been having you count because you're an unbiased opinion in there.
Yeah, he counts to 3, and on 3 we stop scrolling, and whatever team we get, that's the team you play. But we each get one skip. And so if I get the Saints and I want to use a skip, and then I get the Saints again on this same cycle, I already skipped them, so we can still skip them. If we get the same team, it's an automatic skip unless it's the Bears. Then we both play as the Bears against each other. But if we both get the Kansas City Chiefs, we're not going to do that.
Honestly, both of us playing the Bears has not happened in like games. Like
it's been a while.
Games.
It's been a while. Yeah, it probably was like the last time we did it, like in Madden 22 or something. It's been a while.
Damn.
Because it just doesn't happen. It rarely happens where we land on the same team. But holding out for Caleb versus Caleb. But yeah, so then like I said, one skip each. And then if we're playing multiple games in one day, if we've already played that team, then that's an automatic skip without using one of our skips. And then once we're in the game, all we have is just the mercy rule, which is I think everyone pretty much has the same mercy rule from what I've gathered. I'm not really 100% sure, but it's 3 touchdowns. Once you're up by 3 touchdowns, the opponent gets one more chance after that 3rd touchdown is scored to make it a game. If on that next drive they can score and break that 21 points, then the game can keep going if they want to keep trying to come back, which they can and has happened. But if they fail on that drive, then the game's over. It's the mercy rule.
Damn. You know what we should do here? We should have a day where we record just for a Todd and Derek Madden episode. Just have
that would be great. I love to show people, like, I don't want people to think I'm bad at the game. I think I'm halfway decent at the game. What I don't like is when Todd tries to tell people that I'm better than him at the game when I have been consistently losing to this dude over the past decade, if not more. He wins way more than I do. And it's never close to even. I'll win some games, sure. But for the most,
60 points. 60 points.
Sure. I scored 60. I didn't beat him by 60, mind you. I scored 60 points to his, 40? You still put up points. Right, you put up points. But that's 4 wins in this new Madden to your 10. So I don't care how many points I scored. I've only won 4 times.
My brain just went back to this. The only other thing with the randoms is we get 1 skip apiece, whatever it lands on the 3rd time around. So like say we both skip and then whatever it lands on the 3rd time around, we get that no matter what, like whatever it is.
Oh yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. We have to play it. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Stands.
Sometimes it sucks. Man.
Yeah, no, we should absolutely, I think soon, maybe, who knows, next time Todd has a free day or something. Sure. At least get like a one game recorded on here so I could put it on YouTube. I think that'd be great.
You can do it after this.
Probably not. I got I don't know how long this is gonna run tonight, and I still gotta be up early.
I'm just giving you guys a hard time.
That's fair. But yeah, no,
I would love to be there. I mean, technically, I wouldn't have to be here, but I would love to be there.
No,
you'd have to. Lazy Susan, you'd have to be here.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, get out of here, bro.
But it's the Derek and Todd versus,
Get the fuck. Doesn't matter. You can commentate.
Exactly.
I get the luxury.
You'd be the commentator.
Right. I get the flag girl moment where I get to count you guys down.
True. Exactly. How are we gonna be able to do it without that?
Fair enough.
We can meet the commentators, and it can just be you. That'd be great.
All right, fair enough. That sounds good.
Easy.
We should definitely get that going. I think that'd be a fun little thing to put out there on the YouTubes and the internet space.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
I know that's another question you usually ask is has anyone watched anything new?
Yeah.
If I may just barge in on that before.
By all means,
asked.
it's a great segue.
So I recently watched the Furiosa.
Okay.
Which I don't know if you guys have seen Fury Road.
I unfortunately have not seen any of those movies.
That's unfortunate. Mad Max Fury Road is an awesome movie. It's like 2 hours long, but it doesn't feel like it because The pacing is so nice, and it's just nonstop.
It is a fun movie.
Yeah, it's really cool. The action's great. The cinematography is amazing. It looks beautiful. So I was really excited to see Furiosa. It's a prequel to it.
Right.
That one, it was really cool in the beginning. The first half of it was cool. The second half I did not like. I feel like the pacing really took a weird turn. They focused on parts that shouldn't have been focused on for as long as it was. And then there was some stuff where it was like, oh, I'm curious to see this story, like how this part of the story, and they like sped through it, like barely. It was almost like it cut from one scene to the next, and you're just supposed to be told or assume that maybe months, if not a year, has passed, but it doesn't say that. It doesn't look like a montage like scene. It's just like, okay, I'm going to teach you what you need to know, and the next scene is like, you know everything, and it's like, what happened? So I wasn't a fan of that, and I mean the ending was okay. It kind of led right into Fury Road, so it was an okay movie, but definitely check out Fury Road. That's that one's
that one's fun.
Are they coexist, right? Like, do you have to watch the first one to understand the second one, or is it just the second one in that same world?
So it's a prequel. Furiosa is a prequel.
Oh, I didn't even know it was a prequel. Okay.
So I mean, and you can even watch Furiosa first if you so choose.
Gotcha.
Because like I said, it's a prequel, so it works perfectly.
And there's only the two, right? I thought there was three.
No, it's just the two.
No, it's just two.
So
but it's in the Mad Max world. So
it's in the Mad Max world.
That's what I'm saying. Isn't there more than that for Mad Max?
Oh yeah.
So so this is perfect. I've seen for sure the first two Mad Max movies. It's been a long time. I don't know if I've seen the third one because I was looking at them, and Tina Turner is in the third one, I think. I can't recall which one it was. One of them I don't recall seeing, but I was looking into it and like reading about how the director makes these movies, and something he says is none of them really have anything to do with each other. He's more of a like, how did he word it? Like a story, just like a campfire story, mythological kind of fucking story where, oh, this is a story of Mad Max. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the other movies. So it's not like you need to watch the first one to understand the second one. They're standalone movies. They don't like tie into the next movie for any of the three.
So are they ever mentioned? Like, do they ever mention anything from other? I mean, it's all in the same world, but do they ever mention, like, do you ever see a crossover or anything?
Like I said, I haven't seen the first three I haven't seen two of the first three in a really long time. I want to go back and watch them. In this one, so Tom Hardy plays Mad Max. In Furiosa, he's not in it because it's a Furiosa story. That's the name of the character. Her name is Furiosa, and she's in Fury Road. That one has Mad Max in it, but she's more of like kind of the main character of that movie. So that's why she's the prequel main character. So you get these weird little moments of flashbacks in Fury Road for him, not even really flashbacks, just like him seeing things. And it's not really explained as to what's going on there. So I would imagine it takes something that happened in one of the earlier movies has to do with that, or it's just things that were talked about with his past.
Okay.
You don't need to watch the earlier ones.
No, that's fine.
Understand anything that's going on in these. So I just thought that was interesting, where he's just like, oh yeah, no, this is Mad Max 1. This is its own story. Has nothing to do with 2. 2 is its own story. This is just a Mad Max story. It doesn't necessarily mean, it has anything to do with any other movie. I just thought that was really cool. It's a different take on like a franchise. So yeah, I watched that, and then I watched Immaculate, the horror movie with Sydney Sweeney. That was better than I thought it was going to be.
Nice.
Not that I thought it was going to be bad. I thought it was going to be at least halfway decent, but the wife and I watched it, and we both really, really dug it a lot more than we thought we would. She is a really cool actress. I know everybody likes her for their own reasons, but as far as like, she's actually a really, really cool, good actress. I really appreciated what she did in that role. I thought it was really cool.
Have you seen Maxine yet?
I have not seen Maxine yet, but she has a scene.
I was gonna
Sydney
say
Sweeney.
I'm surprised that you opted to see the Sydney Sweeney movie over Maxine.
Well, okay, so Immaculate was on Hulu.
Immaculate.
Yeah, Immaculate is on
Isn't
Hulu.
isn't Maxine already streaming?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I thought maybe I saw that.
If it is, I'll probably watch it this weekend because I
Okay.
love X and the other one, Pearl.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you off. Go on.
No, you're good. So there's a scene towards the end of Immaculate where Sydney Sweeney has her performance, and I was like, that's fucking giving me a goth right now. Like, she's fucking killing this part. So it made me really stoked for her. And I really need to see Maxine because, like I said, some of my I feel weird calling them horror movies, but I think that's all you can call them, Pearl and X horror movies. But I love those movies. They're fucking awesome. I think is super
Pearl
good.
Is that the
prequel?
Okay, the X, that one is way more of a horror movie.
Yes, between the two, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's way more of a horror movie. Pearl just seemed like
it was just a crazy movie.
Yeah, just
it was just
a rough movie. Like, damn.
Yeah. No, I think that she's an awesome actress. I loved every part of both those movies, so I really need to get my ass on watching Maxine because I mean, I've heard that it's not as good as the other two, but I don't give a shit. I still need to watch it. But yeah, that's what I've watched recently.
Right on.
Nice.
What about
as far
you
as
guys?
what I've watched, segueing back to football.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Just Hard Knocks.
Fuck yeah, I watched that too.
Yep. The season finale was this week.
How was it?
I don't have anything to compare it to because unfortunately I've never watched Hard Knocks, which is a crazy statement every time I say it. Like, as much as I love football, it's wild that I've never watched Hard Knocks or anything like that. But
bro, I feel the same way. I'm
Bears, so
yeah,
I wasn't gonna miss it. And the edit at the end with Caleb Williams and just throwing it all over, and then him talking, it was just my chef kiss. It was so good.
It was so. I was like,
so good.
Yo, who did this editing? This
is
fire, dude. It looks
it was
so cool.
Amazing.
Time to let you guys know what I've been doing in my free time. I've been editing. I'm just joking.
No, it was funny because I talked.
No wonder our TikToks haven't been going up.
Right.
Oh,
I gotta
man.
I gotta talk to the editor for us.
No, but it was funny because after I got done watching it, I was talking to Todd, and I was like, "Oh, did you watch the last episode?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Man, that ending." And he was like, "Yeah, there's no way we don't go all the way." I feel the same way.
That edit's gonna carry you guys to the Super Bowl.
Man.
It wasn't that edit. It was just the music and like
like
the climax of it and just like the actual ending of it. Yeah, it was great.
Oh yeah,
they did a really.
That's awesome. I'm happy for you guys.
Yeah, no, it was great. I was gonna say, don't get happy yet. Sunday hasn't happened. Wait till after Sunday.
Who do they play? Who's the first?
Tennessee Titans.
I forgot who it was.
Are they any good?
We'll see.
They suck.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
see.
joking.
I forgot who said it.
Kind of a new regime all around.
Yeah. I forgot who said it, but one of the defensive players, he came out in an interview and said he really like one of his goals this weekend is to sack Caleb Williams just so he can scoff at him and say painted nails. And I'm like, I hope he doesn't fucking touch
does he
Caleb.
have painted nails?
Caleb painted his nails like at a basketball game or something.
He just paints his nails.
Paints his nails. Yeah, like people do that. When a rock star does it, it's one thing, but when a football player does it,
exactly,
people want to shit on him. It makes no sense.
I'm gonna scoff at him.
Right.
It's so funny because throughout that whole fucking show, like he'll be walking around like, "Hey man, he's got some sass to his walk. That's my fucking quarterback. I love him." Man, he's gonna bring us to the promised land. That's all I know.
I hope so.
I don't know what this dude looks like.
Oh god,
he looks like a fucking MVP quarterback. That's what he looks like. Looks like a rookie of the year and MVP.
The first
Oh,
picture
yeah.
I pulled up, he looked mean as hell.
Mean. I don't think I've ever seen that man not smile.
Here, I'll share
I
the
was gonna
photo.
say, I wonder what photos you're seeing of him, if it's college or current. Because it's college photos, he was way
The
more
first
like.
photo, he looks mean.
Yeah, that's not what he looks like right now.
Um,
He looks very scruffy.
speaking of college, Todd, did you see what USC is doing?
Retiring his number.
Retiring his number.
Who?
The college he went to.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Which
He's-
college did he go to?
USC.
USC.
Oh,
Well, he went to
USC.
Oklahoma
Alright, yeah.
and USC.
Yeah, but
Where's
the
that?
one that's retiring his number is USC.
USC, yeah, the
South,
second one he went to.
South California.
Oh shit. Okay. Damn, they're proud. That's nice,
Should be.
right?
He's a future Hall of Fame quarterback.
Eee, I like it. I like that energy.
Fingers crossed. That's all we can do is hope, man.
I typically don't draw attention to the pops. I want you guys to figure it out for yourself.
And look, I can't fucking see the one that
That's
you switch
okay.
up top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Right there.
Eugen.
right, this little
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
And Anne wanted to help me pick out the pop, and I was like, yeah, sure, what should I do? And I was like, probably something for football, right? And she was like, yeah. So we were looking around, and then she was like,
Is
and she
it
said-
AB?
yeah, she said Antonio Brown, and I was like, yeah, all right, let's do it.
I like
She
it.
was like, why, what's wrong with Antonio Brown? I was like, oh man, he's a character,
Yeah,
and
he is.
I'm
He
all
is.
for it. So let's get him in there. So
All right.
Antonio Brown made it on the podcast today.
I would
Hell
not been
yeah.
able to guess that, but that's
my
awesome.
my only football one is right here. It's Lamar.
Lamar.
Yeah.
Oh man, he had a game tonight.
Yeah, yes, he did. He didn't throw to who I wanted him to, but he put up points, and that's fine.
That's your boy.
I got nothing.
Which is funny because I've argued with I don't know if I've talked about it on this podcast, but I was talking to my coworker and he loves Lamar, and I like Lamar, but he doesn't like that I keep saying Lamar is never going to win a Super Bowl. It's whatever.
Which whatever.
It's whatever. You don't believe it. It's not. I'm sorry. He's just not going to. He can't obviously he can't beat the Chiefs. So that's not going to happen in the playoffs either.
Oof.
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 Yeah. Last two meetups with the Chiefs lost. So, I mean, come on now.
Hate to see it.
Right on. Well,
Adam, what about you? What you been
Nothing
watching?
really.
What you been consuming?
Mortal Kombat.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
you've been grinding that.
I've been
I did
grinding
download it. I downloaded it. I haven't played it. Again, Tarkov has me by the balls, but I do plan on playing it at some point.
You know, so I've been
Because
playing.
I saw
it.
you playing the story, and I was like, I could at least play through the story.
Story very corny at first, but then like towards the end half of it, I was like, "Yo, I'm back in here." Like,
You
I thought it
have the
was
story
handled-
beat?
Yeah, I beat the story.
Okay.
I don't have the DLC story beat yet because I'm waiting for it to go on sale. I'm not gonna buy it at its full price.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck that.
Because I am still very
Wait,
interested.
is there separate DLC? Like you have to buy the story and the characters?
No, the story comes with the character.
Oh, okay.
It's
I was
that
gonna
back,
say
yeah.
no fucking way.
Right. And from what I heard, it goes like dirt cheap. And when it gets to like those bigger sales, somebody said they got like I was looking up on Reddit. They're like, "Yeah, I got it for $7." I was like, "Damn!"
Nice.
Like, hopefully that's the sale that we get hit with. They
Yeah.
usually said around Halloween is when it'll go back on sale and stuff like that. So
Okay. That's
some
cool.
of the characters were already on sale though. Like when you like looked at it on Xbox or whatever, it was like they were on sale for because they're usually like $5, but they were on sale for $1.70 or something like that.
Oh,
So yeah, I grabbed Shao Kahn and I grabbed who else was it? Melina and Spawn.
You know what?
Of course.
I have a problem with
Right.
some of these.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, I have a problem with some of these players not being available right away. Like Melina. How is she not? Like, why is she a?
She wasn't even in the story.
I don't
She
give a
comes in the
fuck,
deep.
dude. She's been around in these games for so long.
It's
But you can make-
just
you
to
can make
keep
the
it
same
fresh.
I was talking with Sean about this. I am very conflicted when it comes to it because like I like when they introduce like the non-canon to the Mortal Kombat universe characters like Terminator and RoboCop and stuff like that. That's cool. Like I'm happy you brought them in here. But at the same time, I'm like,
You just
why
need the main 5.
the main 5? Who are the main
Yeah.
5 in your book?
Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Johnny Cage, Sonya, and fucking Raiden.
What about
So
Liu
how?
Kang?
Okay. So how about
I'm sorry.
Liu Kang, Jack?
I meant Liu Kang
all
over
original characters.
Johnny Cage.
What
I
about
was thinking
Kano?
Johnny Cage.
Huh?
So no Johnny Cage.
No Johnny Cage.
They're all original characters. So what are you talking about?
Right, but I would say those are the main 5. Fucking in all the fucking games, those should be there. Sorry, that was fucking
Okay,
weird.
it's definitely
Yeah.
more than 5 because Johnny Cage should be in it.
Right, that's why they always
Jax
do minimum
should
of
be in
8,
it.
sure, but those are the main 5 that are in all of the stories.
Okay. Johnny Cage is in every story, but okay.
Sure.
Jax is in every story.
Is he?
There's 7 original. You got Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, Kano, Sonya, Sub-Zero, Raiden, and Scorpion.
Also no Jax, but I was right about Kano.
Okay, cool. I was right about all of them except for fucking Kano.
But then I would argue
named
also,
5 people. Adam named 7. You're wrong about 2.
Okay.
so anyway,
I was right about my 5.
I don't care.
So anyway,
Fucked.
well, even
You're
some,
fucked.
so even some of them, like, because yeah, like Derek said, like we have Melina, who would be more prominent. Kung Lao, I would say, would be more prominent. Jax obviously
Yes.
would be more prominent. There's definitely a lot of them on there that should definitely be on there. Shang Tsung, Shao Kahn, Quan Chi. Those are all like
I was gonna say
characters.
Quan Chi doesn't get enough respect because he was a cool fucking character.
Very
Green
cool.
Skull. he
I
was dope.
always feared Quan Chi more than Shang Tsung as a
He
child
looks
playing
like
the
a fucking-
games. I was
yeah.
like, dude, and he was always doing the most devious shit. I'm like, dude, how is this man not the one who's like to be feared the most? I know he like technically works for oh fuck, what's the fucker's name? Damn, I've been involved with the whole story and I can't even think of dude's face right now. He's the other elder god, the evil one. Oh man, I'm tripping right now. She works for
Oh, the guy with the red.
yeah, Shinnok. There we go.
Shinnok. I forgot
Yeah.
about Shinnok. Holy shit.
But once again, I know Shinnok might be an elder god or whatever, but Quan Chi, once again, I just feel like he's just up to more devious shit.
Yeah, they used Quan Chi like he was dumb.
Yeah,
I feel like
hate that
Quan
he's always
Chi
being-
was always there, but he's never like. He's always like a fucking henchman. He's never
Yes.
like
That's what I'm
important.
saying.
That's what I'm
saying.
He's,
Yeah.
like, he's always doing the most devious shit, and he's puppeteering so much shit, and then you just find out that he's a puppet himself, and it's kind of off-putting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel the same way.
Madara
Quan Chi
Uchiha.
always looked
Yes,
dope,
literally
but-
what I thought of was Madara Uchiha. So the Quan Chi gets that treatment. He definitely deserves more love. But I'm happy he is in the newest one. Speaking of which, playing through MK11 re-sparked my interest in the Mortal Kombat series because we used to play like damn near all of them from when it started, you know.
Mhm.
And I was like I'm going through YouTube videos of the story mode for all the other games, and I'm like, man, I know like a lot of people vibed with Mortal Kombat 10, but man, Mortal Kombat 9 is where my heart was because I remember
Mortal
playing
Kombat
the
9 was
hell
the
out of
shit.
that one.
I
And
love
at like
Mortal Kombat.
watching the
10
story, I
was
was
good
like,
too, though.
10 was good, but 9 was just that's
Yeah.
because they had Reptile, and I remember being like so fucking geeked to play Reptile. And that was my
Yeah.
dude, and they got rid of him, and I was like,
Was 11 the one with the System of a Down Chop Suey trailer?
11
Mortal Kombat 11.
was it?
I'm asking.
I don't think so.
Which
I'm
one had that?
asking.
Well, Chop Suey trailer. If you're talking about an older one.
No, I'm talking about it was either 10, 11. No, it was either
Or
10 or 11.
one?
No, it had to be 11. It had to be 11.
No, I think the 11 had 21 Savage.
So it was 10? It was
10
that long
had-
ago?
10 had Wiz Khalifa.
Mm.
It
Talk
was
to
after
him,
that.
Adam.
No, it
10
was
had
after-
a sick
it was-
opening.
That one
right?
was dope. That one was dope. With Wiz
Talk
Khalifa.
to
The Chop
him,
Suey was
Adam.
after that one, I think. Was it 9? Fuck, dude. I'm
Saying
really
Derek,
fucked up.
I'm saying it might be older. The opening for the opening for 11 or for 10. Who's next with Scorpion and Sub-Zero fighting? With that Wiz Khalifa song went hard with it.
Mortal Kombat X System of a Down. It was a trailer, not the opening for the game. It's in the trailer.
But yeah, that was a trailer too.
Okay, well, I just looked it up. Mortal Kombat X.
I guess it's not the more notable trailer.
It was the first one.
It was like a teaser.
Adam,
like,
who's your
showed the
favorite
emblem.
Mortal Kombat character?
No, it's
It's
the
Reptile.
whole song. It's the whole
It
song.
is Reptile?
Chop Suey.
Yeah,
I always thought it was Baraka.
I liked Baraka back in what was it? Deception, maybe. I just like I only
know.
liked him because I was
Probably.
spamming the hell out of it.
Yeah, the fucking
I was being a
Derek
prick.
hated that shit. Oh my
It was
god,
the fucking
that's
E
hilarious.
Honda. The E
Yeah,
Honda
yeah.
fucking trope,
Honest-
man.
And Baraka's cool and all, but Reptile, man. I remember in 9, I played the hell out of Reptile. I had his combos memorized and all that. That shit was fucking fire. And he's not in 11, but he is in 1. And I really like how they make him.
But he is in one.
Speaking of what, but yeah, like once that game goes on sale, I'm probably gonna get that just to get into the story. I know I like how they
Yeah.
did this rehashing of the story as a cool
Yeah.
way of just restarting everything with a new twist. Because yeah, it's pretty sick, and it looks so good. I was like, holy hell! Like I'm
Looks
watching
really
the
good.
combos and stuff. They have learning that game is gonna be even crazier because they have like a whole combo list for in air, and like there's a lot of popping people up and fucking hitting a crazy ass combo in the air, striking them back down.
Damn.
Yeah, this looks good. But yeah, when I was rewatching Mortal Kombat, the story for Mortal Kombat 9 on YouTube, I was like, damn. This game was really like a 14 or just a teenager's best dream ever. A bunch of muscular men with women wearing barely any clothes with huge boobs.
That's been it for a minute,
But
man.
like they really pushed it to the limit with
Yeah,
9.
like just the character builds were crazy when he was
They were-
watching.
yeah.
They were literally like it was like fucking Dragon Ball Z in the 90s compared to Dragon Ball Z Super
Yes.
now. Like that's how they were built, literally.
I just remember, again, I don't remember which one it was. It was probably 9, where you fight Shao Kahn and his throne. There's just 2 fucking women that are just built that exact way,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
sitting
it's
at his
9.
throne
It's
waiting
9.
for him. Yeah.
It fucking what you call it? When I was doing it, we saw that how Nightwolf. I never even noticed that how tiny his vest looks like on his body with his muscular build.
Really?
Oh, it's so great. But yeah, but the story alone, I was just like, man, like I remember like it's crazy to think that Mortal Kombat has gone through like different rehashes of retelling the whole story because 9, I think, might have been the first or second time they did it.
Yeah.
Where they
Yeah.
restarted, and that was a cool way they did it then. And then up till right now, this is a cool way they're doing it now. I think it's cool, and I'm excited to try it out, the newest one. But yeah, we have our tournament in our Discord, and that's why I've been playing Mortal Kombat 11. I've only really gotten like 2 characters down, and I would just say 1 character down, and I feel like the other character I'm still kind of learning how to use them properly. But it's been interesting.
Is there going to be stipulations to the tournament, or is it
Like-
just like pick your character and go? Or are we doing randoms, or like?
I think we're just picking our character and going. Yeah. I think it'll like once we get like further towards like the semifinals or
So
maybe
are you
even,
just
like, a
picking Sub-Zero's counter, or
what do you mean?
I'm just asking if you're picking Sub-Zero's counter,
Is that Scorpion?
huh? I know,
Sub-Zero.
just whatever the best thing to beat Sub-Zero is.
I don't even know if there is. I feel like this game's pretty well balanced, I'd say.
Okay, good.
Well, because like, you can change a lot of things within this. Like,
Why
you
is
can-
that who you're gonna play as? Sub-Zero?
I think he's just
No,
he knows
God,
that
no.
you're gonna play Sub-Zero, so he's asking if I'm gonna have the perfect counter to go against your Sub-Zero.
Am I?
Who said Derek's gonna play as Sub-Zero?
I assume that's what you were getting at, Todd. He knows that's Derek's favorite, but Derek was.
Derek likes Sub-Zero? I thought he liked Noob and Smoke and
You want to talk about humbling?
Whoever
Derek
the
humbled
fuck.
the hell out of me.
So
I
hold
always
on.
put it in my-
That's
wait,
another
Derek,
character.
Derek, wait. Let me
no,
go.
wait. Yeah, talk. Yeah.
I'll put it on the work getting Scarlet down.
You
I'm
know,
like, dude, I got
maybe
these
we
combos really nice. And then Derek comes in with Noob and mops the floor with me, and I was like, dude, what the fuck?
That was my guy.
Maybe we should have a Mortal Kombat segment.
And maybe we should. Maybe.
You know what?
I mean,
you know what?
you gotta get in there too.
You gotta
if
get
we're
the
doing
next-
that, you got to.
Yeah, I would definitely be the showgirl and the fucking commentator.
No, you gotta be
No.
You know what character I do miss
What's
was
that?
Smoke. Smoke was a dope character.
Yep, he's in the newest one
By himself? Because I know
Yep.
they combined him and Noob
Yep.
at some point. I
By
didn't
himself.
Like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Where there is smoke, there is fire. So
Fire.
stupid. But he was a cool character.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat 1. It's really weird to see how they changed the whole universe and stuff. Like, Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now instead of
Yeah, I'm
rival
not
clans.
a fan of that, but it is what it
Stuff's
is.
trippy. Yeah. But yeah, like I guess there's a lot more like meddling with multiverse type stuff, which it's the hot commodity these days.
That's true.
But with Mortal Kombat, I guess they've always kind of teetered that line, so it's not necessarily
With like different
truly
dimensions and
new.
shit.
Right?
Yeah.
I guess it's not really true, like new to them at all. But yeah, but other than that, a couple weeks ago we had the Gamescom. We kind of brought that up a little bit. But one of the things I wanted to talk about and we didn't get to was the TV show that got announced for Gamescom, which I thought was probably one of the bigger announcements for Gamescom, and that was the Secret Level TV show. And so there's a TV show that's going to be...
Oh, that's the PlayStation thing.
It's not just PlayStation. So
I thought it was Amazon.
It's on Amazon. It will be on Amazon, but it's...
They're using a lot of PlayStation titles, yes.
Gotcha.
Well, I mean, yeah, actually, that's true. No, they do. They are. But they have an episode. So each episode's going to be unique in its own story. Kind of like... was it Love? What is that? Love, Sex, and Robots or something like that? What is that?
Yeah.
Called?
Yeah.
Is it Love, Sex, and Robots?
No, it's Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't
Oh,
think
no, I said sex. My bad. Love, Death, and Robots. My bad.
Yeah.
And then they had
It's a great show, by the way. If you guys haven't watched it, watch it.
I still haven't. And it's always on my
I know.
list.
I was gonna say. I
to
feel like we talked about that recently. You should
I've
get
watched
on that.
2 or 3 episodes.
But
It's
also
so
like
good.
Black Mirror. That's all these. Every episode
Standalone.
unique story. Yeah. Thank you. So yeah, Secret Level. So I actually put like they have all the games that will be represented because these are going to be based off video games. So there's going to be an episode just about Pac-Man. There's going to be an episode about Warhammer 40,000 or 40K.
That I'll probably watch. Just
That
to
one looks
understand a little bit more of the lore.
The little clips we even got from the trailer look pretty sick. I'm not
Do
gonna lie.
we know how long these episodes are going to be?
I hope an hour,
Yeah, hopefully.
but
Okay.
I don't know if that's been.
I can
confirmed
do
or
without
not.
an hour of fucking Pac-Man. Make that shit 10 minutes, bro.
Watch that be the best one.
That would be crazy.
And then we have Mega Man, which I'm okay with that.
That's
that seems
cool.
like it'd
Yeah,
be fun.
Mega Man has a lot
The
of.
other one that caught me off guard was the Unreal Tournament. That one's gonna be nuts.
I'm so excited about
Like-
that. That's like
That
my
should be
introduction of first-person shooter, like as a child, like
Right.
boom headshot kind of shit. Like, oh my
Right.
god,
You know,
Hopefully
I
that brings
never
up a
really
big
played those
resurgence.
games.
really?
I never really played Unreal. I think I might have tried it once with someone. I don't even know, one of you guys or something like that.
I was gonna say
Cameron.
Cameron and I played that.
Cameron
shit
probably
so
over there.
much back in the day.
Never really
So
played
much.
it.
The other one I thought was, but yeah, like I hope that brings a resurgence back to that because I feel like that series definitely deserves that resurgence. You know, they grandfathered
Sure,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
first-person competitive scene pretty much.
Mhm.
And then we have the New World, which is no surprise. That's an Amazon product, so of course it's going to be on the Amazon show.
Wah, wah. I mean, cool.
Then we have Armored Core. That one's interesting. I would have
People
preferred
really
them
like
to
that.
pick. Yeah, I would have preferred them to pick the Elden Ring or something. But if you gotta go with
Too much
some
Elden,
from
Adam,
software
too
game,
much Elden Ring talk. Calm down.
we're back, baby.
I knew it. What did we say? What did I say? We weren't gonna get past like how many episodes, and here we are.
You're welcome.
It's still count. We didn't even talk about it.
No, we're back.
The one. Then we have Splunky, which that'd be interesting. It's a
Okay.
OG Reach, I guess, right?
Yeah, fuck that.
Honor of Kings. I don't know what that is. Is that like RTS or something?
Oh no.
Or we can get grilled in the comments by the millions of
Yeah.
viewers.
Yeah.
Light us
Let
up.
'em know, let 'em know.
Blame us in the comments. What's
RTS
what's
is
the honor of
trash.
kings? Who knows?
Then we got Sifu, which that one looks exciting. That one's gonna be a good one, I think. Martial arts, that's gonna be sick. Dungeons and Dragons, who knows what they can teeter? That's kind of a broad, like it has such a broad spectrum. Just saying,
Yeah, you
Dungeons
can
and
do it
Dragons.
like anything.
Watch it be Baldur's Gate. I'd be going wild. Baldur's Gate 3. And it's all
Wouldn't
of
they
our
just say
characters.
Baldur's Gate then?
Maybe they're leaving it as a surprise. Let me be hopeful. Then you have Outer Worlds. That one seems like it'd be fun. I haven't played the
Outer
game,
Worlds would
but
be sick.
Yeah.
I was gonna say same here. I haven't played the game. That's another one that's in my backlog of games that I want to play, but it's gonna be, I think, great on the big screen, if you will.
Right. maybe this episode will get us to be like, damn, we need to play that now.
True,
you know?
true. And I think that's a really good thing about this is a lot of these things are gonna get resurgences and people playing. Like, you're gonna see that spike on Steam of whatever again, Outer Worlds. Like, that's gonna get a spike of people that are like, oh, this seems interesting. I can play a game about this. Speaking of which, not to go too far from this, but the segue, I think it's absolutely genius that Sparking Zero is coming out on the same day as Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if we have that in our talk.
Oh,
do
we do not, but we should definitely bring
Yes.
that
The
back.
same
Okay,
day as
yeah.
what?
Yeah, we can circle back to that later on.
Well-
Go on. We can finish this.
Okay.
All right. So to finish off these episodes,
Sorry, I got a little carried away there.
it's all good. It's all good. The excitement's definitely worth it.
Yes.
Then we have Crossfire. That's for FPS, right? I think
Yes.
It's like a pretty
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have Exodus. I don't know what that is. Then we have PlayStation, and it says it will feature a number of PS5 games and characters. And that's the one where you see, like, they showed a little clip and it showed Kratos, and he was in a city setting, like a modern day city setting. So I'm kind of curious if it's just going to be like a multiverse PlayStation 5 characters all
Right.
getting together and doing something. Who knows?
That'd be kind of funny. You see fucking I can't even think of her name. Ellie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, like
Last of
Ellie
Us.
meeting up with Atreus, like, what the fuck?
I hope we see more of their wonky characters like Sly Cooper or Ratchet and Clank come in, and Kratos is
That's
like,
true.
get away from me. Like,
And
leave
we
me
see them
alone.
in that animation too. Like we
Yeah,
see like
oh, yeah.
fucking Jack and Dexter fucking coming up to Kratos in that animation.
Yeah.
Like you said, I think this was one of the craziest news that came out of Gamescom, just because it has the potential to bring so much attention to these games, except for one. And that was Concord. It was one of the episodes supposed to be on this show, and that game was 8 years of production. I think about $150 million poured into it, only for it to die in less than 2 weeks.
Yes. Quite literally
Do
die.
you
Like they
think they
stopped
should-
service and everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
They're refunding
Everything.
everybody. They just,
Yep. They're
you know,
cutting
the
the whole
hammer
ties to
came
the
down
game.
at Sony.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're still going to push through with the episode?
I think they should just cancel it.
Right. Like, what's the point?
Personally, yeah, I
feel like
think they
if-
should just make it seem like Concord was an absolute fever dream and never happened, and they're just gonna sweep it under the rug.
Give it the
There's-
acolyte
yeah.
treatment.
Right.
Something like that.
So I think with Concord, like maybe they might just let it run through and see if it could gain some type of popularity in a TV show setting. Then maybe Sony will be like, well, look, maybe we could just continue this on as a show. Maybe that's what they're still going to be hopeful for, but I honestly don't have high hopes for it.
That's
Those
actually not
characters-
a bad idea
Right.
because I've seen a lot of hype around the voice actors and Mila something. I can't think of her name. She's one of the voice actors for one of the characters in there, and she was just talking about how it was really exciting to be working on this project and whatnot. And it's like she didn't make the game; she just
right.
acted for it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know anything about the story or what the game is even about, but like, yeah, maybe if they can put that together correctly on
All I
in
know
a
is
script, it can
Those
work.
characters look really boring, so I'm really hoping that they could figure something. Maybe the plot can be really good. You know?
Yeah. Who knows?
Well, I mean, I know that Cyberpunk didn't fail this way, but that's what Edge Runners did for
That's
me.
true.
Edge Runners got me like I tried the game first and I was like, it's
Right.
okay, and just never got back into it. And then like a year later, I watched Edge Runners and I was like, I need more of this fucking world now. And I dove in hard to Cyberpunk, and that game was amazing.
Yeah.
That's another game that I'll play once I get around to it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a really, really good game.
But yeah, all right. So going back to what Todd brought up it's like a really weird way of having like a Dragon Ball Z day, or just
Yeah.
sorry,
So
not
wait, what
Dragon
were you
Ball
going to
Day.
say? What else is coming out
Yes.
then?
So the first episode of Daima, is that how you say it?
Daima.
Daima is coming
Oh,
out on October 11th, and it'll be an hour long. So I thought that was genius of them to drop it on the same day that Sparking Zero is coming out, because that's going to get a massive amount of hype behind it, and it's just going to boost sales.
I just don't know
so
about that
much.
show.
Come on, Derek. It's his last work. Come on,
What?
you fucker.
I know. I'm gonna watch it.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna
You
watch
should
it.
be hype right now. You should be foaming.
Get him out the cast.
I want it to continue super.
Yeah, it will, I think.
That's what I'm waiting for. I just want to continue super.
Fair enough.
And
But yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
But with yeah, Sparking Zero is gonna be. I'm so excited for that. That one is a game this year that I know I'm putting my money towards because it's gonna be worth it. Todd, that we'll do a Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Day on the podcast for sure, or just an episode on our YouTube or whatever, having a couple matches going. We'll randomize it. If we get stuck with Hercule, we get stuck with Hercule.
That sucks. Can't even fly.
All right. But yeah, it's exciting. In other news, we had the Sonic movie trailer drop.
I have not seen a single one of those movies.
Really?
Yeah, and I
They're
feel like a
good.
fraud because I absolutely
You
love
like
Sonic.
Sonic?
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
I love
Growing
Sonic.
up, Todd. Like,
Yes.
we
I
were
was
the
a Sega
Mario
kid.
household.
Yeah,
Todd
I was a
was
Sega kid.
Sega kid, and
Dude,
I played most of my
I-
Sonic games, I think, at Todd's house.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
saying. Yeah. Well, obviously the same.
Yeah.
I
Right.
genuinely believe you would like those movies.
Oh, I know I would,
Yeah, they're
especially because
really
it's fucking Jim Carrey too. Like,
Yeah.
I know for a fact I would. I literally haven't made the time to watch it. Same
Definitely.
thing
He
with
just elbow voices Knuckles. Keanu Reeves is going to be Shadow. Like you just
Right.
can't
Huge.
fucking-
what was the
awesome.
movie that you made me sit down and watch with you when I was over there, Adam? Was it fucking was it Detective Pikachu?
No,
I never finished that. I started it, but never finished
it was
it.
all right.
I don't think I remember finishing that one.
Yeah.
I don't think I
Todd-
don't know.
I
There was one
remember.
movie where I like, oh, it was the spy movie with the frog.
Spy movie with the frog.
I think there was a frog in there. Like he's fucking gets turned into a frog or something like that in the beginning of the movie.
He gets turned into a pigeon? Are you talking about
Maybe it's a pigeon. Sure.
Will Smith?
Yes.
Spies in disguise or whatever?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
It-
I didn't know.
yeah. I'm pretty sure like I went there
There
and
was
you're
a
like,
time
oh
you-
dude, you gotta watch this movie.
Did I say that?
I'm almost positive, or maybe
Adam's
your
like,
girls
that
really
movie
wanted to
trash.
I
watch
think
it.
my girls, because they were really
Yeah.
into it. So I think if
Okay.
anybody said that, it was probably my kids. But
That's
it was a
hilarious.
pretty funny movie.
Adam's sitting there like, that movie sucked. I wouldn't even
No,
play
no,
that.
it's a good movie. That's actually a sad story for that company. It was Blue Sky Entertainment, I believe. They're ones that did Ice Age and all that.
Mhm.
Okay.
That was their last movie, and then they shut down. They didn't do too
Oh
well.
no.
Yeah, and that,
R.I.P.
Yep.
Maybe there was just
good.
a funny scene in that movie that you wanted me to see, and then we just ended up watching it from there or something. I
Probably.
don't remember.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. There are some pretty funny moments. It's got Tom Holland in it as well.
Who's
Oh,
that?
nice.
Yeah. Spider-Man.
I'm just kidding.
But so Sonic 3 comes out the same day as the Mufasa movie. So it's Sonic 3 versus Mufasa in the
Sonic
box
3
office.
better fucking destroy that movie in the box office.
I didn't even know
Honestly-
there was a Mufasa movie coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the live action.
I was
stuff,
just
too.
gonna ask
Yeah,
if it
yeah.
was live action.
action.
Interesting.
Like, who the fuck cares, dude?
Yeah. I don't.
It can't be
there's no way
fucking
Sonic.
What is it? James Earl Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, it can't be him.
I don't.
I don't fucking
Well,
know
I think it's when
there.
he's younger. It's when Mufasa's younger. It's like
I
his
don't
rise.
care. He came out of the womb sounding like that. It's Mufasa.
Mother. I can't even.
Mother, you deliberately disobeyed me.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
So yeah.
But yeah, I would watch it if it was told by Todd. That's
Yeah, that would have been great.
But yeah, Sonic 3.
Disobeyed.
That was good.
He
Sonic
looks at his
3.
dad. He's like, "No, you are my father."
You're right.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Sonic 3 looks great though.
Yes, and
Yes, it
the way
does look good. That trailer looked really good with fucking all that shit.
Geeking that the dude who worked on Shadow the first time animating him is working on the movie. That's such a cool way to stay with your art. Like, I'd be super geeked about Shadow if that was like one of my original designs.
I want to play what is it called? Frontiers. I want to play that game.
Yeah, that one looks decent, right? It looked like
Pretty
cool. Like I see it has like a lot of people like a lot of great ideas. Not the best way of executing them, but a great way to go forward with Sonic. That's basically what.
Cool.
So,
because Sonic Adventures 1 and 2 were
absolutely
awesome games.
One of the best game openings ever was Sonic Adventures 2 with the fucking sliding down the fucking streets. So good. It was sick. Yeah. Yep, and the chows, raising the chows, it was great.
I love Sonic.
Yeah,
Sonic's fucking.
Todd, you need to watch those movies.
I know.
Yeah.
I just saw a funny.
Paramount, you can watch them on that.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't watched it, but there is the Knuckles show on Paramount too.
Yeah, that one we watched a couple of episodes, or I think the first or two, and I think the girls fell out of it because it's with Knuckles and the deputy, not the.
Yeah.
I still kind of want to watch it because I like the movies. The girls like the movies. They were super stoked to see the second one, so I know they came to watch the third one.
Oh, speaking of movies, we should also bring up that Minecraft one.
Why is everyone hating on it?
Didn't even watch the show.
It doesn't look good. I don't know why. I feel like blending the live action into this animated world is not working.
Oh, is that what they did?
I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I don't care that much about Minecraft. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I've seen some people who are like hardcore Minecraft players like picking it apart. Like there's like a nether portal, but it's a blue instead of like purple, and people are like, it could be this or that, but I feel like that's an oversight. And then they're really ripping apart where Jason Momoa smacks the hammer down and it creates an item that's not even in the game. People
looked like it was like 2 iron buckets.
Like it's chained together. Yeah. People are like, what? Why not just make it an item you can make in the game? I don't know. I guess that would be different in a movie, but I don't know. It gave off hardcore.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm lucky that I don't know anything about the game to where, like, I'm just like, okay, whatever. This just looks like a movie. Not that I don't know anything about the game. I don't know anything about the game when they started making it not just about building and fucking mining. Like, once they started bringing in health bars and experience, I haven't played any of that.
I mean, health bars always been in there, right? Or not health bars. It's hearts.
The hearts, yeah. I'm sorry, but like the experience, like once that experience bar was in here, I'm like, what? I don't know anything about that.
Enchanting? What is that?
Yeah, exactly. Literally, you can enchant. What?
Yeah, so it's like a big part. But yeah, no, I don't know. It felt like the way Borderlands when that trailer got released. That's the way I'm feeling off of this Minecraft one.
And that I can understand because, again, I'm not invested in Minecraft. That's probably why I don't care. But it does have a strong following, and that's the thing. If you're gonna do something with an IP, you have to almost do it fucking sheet to shelf, man. Like, keep it exactly how it is, and maybe twist a couple things, but don't make the difference. The one thing that I did think was weird was Jack Black being Steve. Yeah. Nothing about his character.
It's just Jack Black.
Or Steve embodies, like, you know, like that doesn't scream
even
Jack
the way
Black
he's acting. I am Steve. It was very Jack Black, you know.
Exactly.
Like, okay. But that's where, like, I saw Queso talking about it, and I 100% agree with him. He said, dude, could you imagine how hard this would have went if it was like actual, just fully animated Minecraft style, like having our Minecraft characters with the movie's budget? Like, he's like, we would have been going fucking crazy for this. And I'm like, I actually agree with that. I think my kids would have been way more hyped for that instead of having like real life characters inside of this. And people might be like, well, look at Sonic, but Sonic's never shied away from that. Sonic's always been Blue Hedgehog in the real world. You know, you've had those human characters, and Minecraft, it's
that's true.
Like
I
if
never
you were to
really
do a
thought
Minecraft
about that.
movie, you're gonna either do it all live action and just, which I brought up with Amanda. I was like, could you imagine if they just did it all live action, but everything was like blocks, like, but real?
That would have been hilarious.
I would have appreciated that more than this. It's either you do it all live action or you do it all animated.
I was not excited about the cast. Jason Momoa.
Yeah, and he looks weird. I don't know why they made him look. He's got this weird wig on. I don't know.
Now that you're saying it is very much so Borderlands.
Yeah, it's giving like cash. We're just we'll get these big names and show them, and you know, we're gonna get money, and it's like, fuck, man, dude, come on, you'd at least try a little harder.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Again, you don't have to do much. Minecraft has a story. It has a story. Like, and there's
you absolutely fight an Ender Dragon and all this stuff. So
yeah, I don't play that.
That would be sick if that was the whole end goal of the game, and we just watched a group of characters mine and get to the part where they could get to the Ender Dragon and defeat the Ender. I'd be like, dude, that's sick. Yes. Get us there, you know? Yeah. But yeah, I think it'll do good just because it's Minecraft, but I really hope
it'll do good because kids are gonna be like, Mom,
right.
Dad.
And I think Ava was like, do you think me and everyone, or Ava was like, do you think me and Azul are gonna go see that? And I was like, I don't know.
You're gonna
knowing damn well you're going to.
Probably,
right. You're gonna take them.
Unfortunately, I really don't think this is gonna be good though.
I'll tell my kids no.
I was going to bring up there was like huge news. There's probably old news to the internet now, but it was still pretty cool. I don't know if you guys know about it, but there was like a Yu-Gi-Oh like a big Yu-Gi-Oh player, like YouTuber or something like that. Like he had this really big platform. He was a masked Yu-Gi-Oh player, and he was a really big name in the Yu-Gi-Oh scene, and he was like, hey, I'll take my mask off. And he took off his mask, and it was Zayn from One Direction. He's just like this.
What?
Out of nowhere.
If you could have said Zayn, and I would have no fucking idea who you're talking about, but I know One Direction, so knowing that it's someone from that is hilarious.
He just was like, you know what? I'm gonna become really popular in the scene with Yu-Gi-Oh. Made a name for himself.
How long was he the masked Yu-Gi-Oh guy?
That's a good question. I don't know that, but I know it was like a big
enough news. That would be crazy if he'd been doing it for years and no one had any fucking idea.
I think I want to say that's the way it seems like it's been pitched.
That's wild.
Crazy.
Right.
That would be like taking off Buckethead's mask and then you find out it's Weird Al Yankovic the whole time.
Right.
Like what?
It was just kind of out of left. Good for him. He was just like, and then there's these two guys who are announcing like a Yu-Gi-Oh term, like, oh my god, insane! What the hell?
Like Masked Singer. That's funny. Yeah. I see that every once in a while on TikTok. I didn't know it was like that big, but there's people on TikTok live that compete against each other with the fucking whole arm thing too, with the cards, and they're full character and everything. And I'm like, yeah, good for you guys. That's
Amanda.
That's dedication.
They're living.
Yes,
Amanda showed me this, and she showed me, and it was just dude pulling off a mask, and it was Zayn from One Direction. I was like, okay, like I thought it was like a Masked Singer type event thing, and she goes, that's a big Yu-Gi-Oh player apparently, and I was like, what? And then like I'm like looking into it, and yeah, sure as shit.
That's funny.
Did you know who it was when he took off the mask? Like, you know Zayn by his face?
He looked familiar, and then when they said Zayn, I was like, okay. So I didn't know directly immediately.
So that's my
thing. I only know his face right now, pictured as fucking on his album for whatever song that is. That So Will Piss Off the Neighbors song.
Okay, yeah.
Bad all day, bad all day. That one. one.
I don't know anything about One Direction.
This was one of his solo projects. I
How
couldn't
many
tell you.
did they all do solo projects or just Zayn?
Harry.
Hello, yeah, Harry
he's,
Styles.
like, huge, yeah.
Oh, Harry Styles was his own
Just
person.
No,
Right.
Harry Styles was the one that made it big.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you asked me where Harry Styles came from, I would be like, he was just a solo act that made it.
That's hilarious.
No idea. That's crazy. Okay, I've heard of One Direction. I know they have music.
I know they have music.
Here, let me see.
Did
You
not
know, maybe you light up my world like nobody else.
Yes, that's
You
them.
don't know you're beautiful. Yeah, that's them.
Oh.
So this is what he looked like with the mask. He was the shadow duelist.
What
That's
the
funny.
hell?
So nervous.
So let me see what he looks like. 'Cause I
don't
don't
know
know
what
if
to
I
be.
know what he looks like. Oh,
No way! No way!
It is
way!
multi-platinum selling record artist Zayn.
Zayn Malik.
I
can't
would not have
believe-
recognized. I still don't
it's such-
recognize him.
if you showed me this and said, "Guys, you got to see who this was," I would have been like,
Okay, yeah.
Right.
"Okay, some fucking random."
We would have been like that girl on the red carpet. Hi, I'm sorry, you didn't tell me your name.
Oh no! The Mike
I'm
Shinoda.
Mike
From Linkin
Shinoda.
Park. You might know.
She's
me from Linkin Park.
She didn't
Oh,
know
man.
that.
Speaking
man.
of Linkin Park,
yes, absolutely. Speaking of Linkin Park,
what a segue!
See how I do
Todd.
that? See how I
like
do
it.
that?
It was
Yeah,
beautiful.
genius.
It was a great comeback. They
Yes.
officially back with a new lead singer and a new drummer. We got
Oh yeah.
Emily Armstrong.
Is she from a band that I should know too, or
What was it? Sarah something. Where? Let me find out.
I was gonna say I
Dead
didn't
Sarah.
look into her, so I don't
She was
know.
a member of
anything
a
about her.
band called Dead Sarah.
okay, I have not heard of them. But I did listen to that song you sent, and it was pretty good. I liked it.
I really like that song. I've
Cool.
been listening to it like a lot already. That was a really cool. It sounds like Linkin Park. She has a good. Her screaming gets to like Chester-ish levels. Not 100% there, obviously,
Mhm.
but like I think it's a good direction to start this new era of Linkin Park, and I'm
For
fully
sure.
behind it. You got Mike Shinoda seems very passionate about it. I trust him to carry on Linkin Park's legacy in the right direction. So,
Cool.
and yeah, I was surprised that they're like, we got a new single, we got a new album coming out, we're going on tour, and I looked up the tour, motherfuckers.
Not coming around
It's
here.
a-
No, you bitches.
Pretty much, it's a world tour, but it's like they're only going. It's like starts in California. They go to it's California, New York, then it's like South Korea.
Dude, I was gonna
Yeah.
say Linkin Park's huge overseas. That's where they're gonna be
Yeah.
doing most of their fucking
Yeah.
shows.
So
Yeah.
they got it's only like 5 or 6. It's not a lot. It's like a very.
What, do you know
small
the cities in
world
the
tour.
U.S.?
I think it's only New York and California.
That's
What?
crazy.
Yeah.
Just the
Yep.
two.
Yep.
That's actually
That's it.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two.
It's like-
How
is
do you
kinda
not
crazy.
at least hit Chicago?
I was gonna say you gotta hit like
they don't
the
hit nowhere in
fucking the
near
major
west and the
cities.
Midwest.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a bummer.
Oof.
It's
I would imagine you would hit somewhere in California, somewhere in Texas, Chicago for the Midwest, and then New York. Like
That's
at
what I
least
was
those
thinking.
4
1, 2,
spots.
3, 4,
Exactly.
5, 6 places. That's it so far for this year. And
Well,
they
so they
start
still
off
might
in
add some-
California, then they go to New York, then they go to Germany, the UK, South Korea, and Colombia.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Yeah, that's it. And I'm like, damn,
Really
dude,
going
you
all
got.
over the place.
Maybe they will be adding more. Hopefully,
Maybe.
Hopefully.
yeah.
That's
But yes, it was
Yeah.
pleasantly surprising. I listened to the song. I liked it. It was good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
I'm
I think she did a
interested
good
to
job.
see
I very
an album.
much heard the Chester
Yeah.
yeah to
For
it.
sure.
It was good. And
So
yeah, I'm interested to see how a whole album goes.
Yeah, they were trolling hard. Like a couple, like last week, they put out a 100-hour countdown, and it got to 0, and then everyone's like expecting something. It glitched, and then it started counting back up, and everyone's like, "What?" And then the next day, they're like, "Hey, yeah, we got big news, September 5th," and you're like, "What the hell was this countdown for?" And then so then today, anyway, September 5th happened, and then what they ended up doing was they had like a little live performance with like a group of people, and that's when they introduced her and had her come out singing their new single, and then they went on singing a bunch of the older songs, and yeah, it sounded great.
It is crazy when like we hear about older bands and we know like, oh, this band is on their second or third lead singer because so and so died, and you just hear about it and you're like, oh yeah, I know that, you know, they used to have this guy and now they have this guy, but like watching it happen
now we're living it.
Is
trippy. Right. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about that earlier when I was listening to it, and I was like, if let's just say like they blow up, right, and then like our kids growing up knowing Linkin Park as, what's her name again? Emily.
Yeah.
So they like when they know Linkin Park, they're just like, oh yeah. When the first thing they think of when they think Linkin Park is Emily.
Yeah.
And it'd be crazy to us because we're just like, yeah, no, Emily's dope. This band is killing it, but like Chester, and we'll have to like show them that, you know. And it's
my kids will definitely know, but
right. I'm just saying, you know, like it's
no,
cool.
absolutely.
And I hope they do succeed. I really do.
Me
I hope
too.
they do blow up. I hope it's awesome. Because
that would be absolutely insane if they do like another like
resurgence,
fucking Meteora and Hybrid
back
Theory
to doing,
level. Yes, that would be. There'd be no denying they're the best.
Right.
They're the fucking best.
They'd be back on the Transformer movies. That's when you know.
Yes. They'd get Shia LaBeouf back. They'd all be good again.
If they brought Shia LaBeouf back and Linkin Park was in that, Transformers would all of a sudden elevate to like their fucking great movies.
Oh yeah,
again.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That'd be
absolutely
the massive return they need for Transformers.
That would be insane.
You'd have me there day one, baby.
Michael Bay sitting there. He's like, Michael Bay's listening to the Linkin Park song right now. He's like, yeah, this could work. This could work.
He sent his email. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy?
It's me, Mike.
I got Shia on the line too.
Right. Oh man,
that would be so awesome.
Legendary. It's gonna happen. We're putting it out there.
We can dream, yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah, with how much they reuse IPs and fucking rewash shit, bring it back.
Why
like bring it back?
This is the one to bring back.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I have a question for you, Adam. I don't know if you've seen this or not, but have you seen George R.R. Martin talk about House of Dragon?
I have not. Does he have beef with it?
So he said when he saw in Game of Thrones differences between the book and the show, things that he didn't agree with, he stayed quiet about it. And he said this time around, he's not going to stay quiet about it. And they've changed stories in House of Dragon from like they're leaving characters out apparently. He was already vocal about how even in regular Game of Thrones they all got the banner for the Targaryens wrong. The dragon does not look the way that we know it to look from the show. It's a minor difference, but both shows got it wrong. And he's kind of not going off, but people are listening and kind of feeling some kind of way about it. And I'm curious, does that deter you away from wanting to watch it, or are you still interested?
I'll still watch it. He needs to focus on, instead of writing reviews about these TV shows,
finishing the book.
Not that I care, like, because I read it, but like it's kind of disrespectful.
I want to know the ending.
I feel bad for the actual readers. Yeah, and I am a little interested in the actual ending.
Yeah, because I know that once the final book comes out, we're gonna get that TikTok video from someone that read it. It's gonna be like 12 minutes long, and they're gonna be like, "So this is how it ended in the book."
Yeah, I'll watch all of it.
And I will watch all of it because I'm like, give me the real fucking ending.
Right, for real.
Sucked.
The piss poor one, yeah. I feel you 100%. But hey, we have a special treat for everybody because we did some homework for something we got to do today. Yeah, we're gonna go over our top 5 video game franchises.
So, yes.
But before we go off, we're gonna have the other 2 guess. Do you want to like write this down somewhere? Like,
Yeah,
can we
this
type-
is terrible actually, because my list.
I have
is
mine
terrible.
written down.
My list is terrible.
I feel like I'm gonna send it to Derek. Like whoever wants to go first, I'll send the other person what I think they're gonna have on their list
What do you mean?
instead of saying it out loud. This way, it doesn't deter the person. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. No.
I have mine written down. I'm not going to change anything.
Okay.
If you say something and I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot about that, then I'll like maybe switch it then, but I'll say what I had on there originally.
Okay. So this is just gonna be our opinion. We're not saying this is the top. Although I'm kind of curious what kind of list we would put together as what we would see as the top 5 video game franchises.
Yeah,
of all
this is
time.
just our own favorites.
Right.
Yeah.
This is just our own personal favorites. Derek, do you want? So, do we have any stipulations? It's just franchises. I asked
just a
earlier if we're
franchise.
keeping it to like 3. Does it have to have like 3 games in its?
More than one.
More than one is
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
Yeah, as long as it's a franchise, it has its own little IP. So yeah, do you want me? Oh, so I guess we all have to give our guesses first, huh?
Right. Do you want me to say
Okay.
them out loud? I feel
Yeah.
like I feel confident in like 3 of them, but the other 2, I'm like, I feel like could be out. I'm not
All
sure.
right. So, how about you both give me what you think are my 5, and I won't say whether you're right or wrong. You have them written down, I'm assuming. Todd, do you have yours written down?
I have my 5 for what I don't know. I just
Okay.
have 5 points written
Okay.
down.
So
Use your powers, Todd.
when
What do you think?
when you come up with R5 live, just write them down, like put in fucking little write them down so you can have them so you can
He
see if
doesn't
you're right or
necessarily have to
wrong.
write them. We can just say it,
Just
right?
remember, just remember them. Whatever, it's fine.
Or you go off. What do you think Derek's are right now?
Yeah.
God of War,
I have that.
Grand Theft Auto,
Okay.
I have that.
Mortal Kombat.
I don't have that.
Okay.
I don't know how he feels about the other The Last of Us.
Okay.
I have that one.
And I want to say Red Dead, but I don't remember how he feels about the first one. I just know he absolutely loves the second one.
Okay.
I don't even remember if he's played the first one.
Okay.
So,
I think that was 5, right?
You
Yeah,
listed 5.
Yeah.
So for me, I have God of War. I had Last of Us, and you said GTA.
Yes.
So I think the other 2 for Derek are going to be Call of Duty and Madden.
Okay. All right. So break it down. Never played the first Red Dead. Only played the second one.
Yeah, figured that much.
So I did not put it in my list. The other one you said Mortal Kombat, not on the list.
That's surprising because you guys, both of
do-
you, I'm surprised that both of you don't have that on your list. Because if you don't have it, then Adam doesn't have it on there.
Okay. Here's what I will say before we get into Adam's list. The one thing I do want to say, and I was going to mention it when we were talking about Mortal Kombat. I was going to say, don't let recency bias fucking alter your all-time franchise, because I'm looking at the 5 I have for you, and I'm still probably fucking wrong. But if you have Mortal Kombat, you have Mortal Kombat, because we did play the fuck out of it. So Mortal Kombat is not in mine. And I did think of Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto is not in my top 5. I absolutely love San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 4 was great, but at the same time, it also had problems. The biggest one being Nico was Nico, and there was nothing you could fucking do about it. Like, you couldn't do anything about him. It was, do you want to wear a fucking red sweater or a blue sweater? Hated that shit.
Customization was ass.
Customization is it was the best, one of my favorite parts about San Andreas.
Yeah.
And while 5, the characters were still the characters, and you can't customize them to the way that you could with CJ and San Andreas.
There's
At
still
least you
way
could
more
still-
options.
Yes, facial
Right.
Way
hair,
more options.
regular their
Change
hair,
your
their facial hair, their
clothes.
clothes,
The
their
clothing wasn't
tattoos.
just track suits and fucking.
Yeah, no, it was
jackets, yeah.
so many different options for clothing, and each character had specific clothing too, which I thought was really fucking cool. So yeah, no, 5 amazing, but I did not put it in there. So my list in order from 5 down to 1 goes like this: Guitar Hero.
Whoa.
I considered Guitar Hero, but I was like, you like 3 of those games, and there's fucking 10, you know?
But see here, okay. The first one was okay.
I did
I
consider
like the first one.
Guitar Hero, but that's why I went with Mortal Kombat over that, because I was like, of 10 Mortal Kombats, you've probably played 10 and enjoyed 10.
Sure.
You know?
Right, but here's the thing. The difference with that is I don't know.
I guess
I'm not gonna
time
pick
played,
the
you've
fighting
definitely
game.
put way more time into Guitar Hero.
I honestly believe I have.
That's true.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
that's fair.
like Mortal Kombat is Mortal Kombat at the end of the day. It's the same thing, and I guess you could say the same thing about like Guitar Hero, just different fucking ways you're pressing the buttons. But I don't know. I feel like I had more fun. If I can play a game right now between the two, I would 100% play Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Like,
plus he was the
over it.
5-time
Shut the fuck up.
champion.
I knew you were
There it is. There
And
it is.
when I put it down on my
It's
list, I
in
was
the
like, he's
number
gonna say
5
this
spot,
stupid thing.
and he got 5-time world time
Yo!
champion.
Anyway, all right. You guys need to stop. No, the first one was cool. The second one was awesome. I played the fuck out of the second one. I played the fuck out of the third one. I played the fuck out of Metallica. World Tour, I didn't play a lot of, but I played Mr. Crowley all the fucking time because that was the best part of that game. But then Warriors of Rock, the last one they put out, that was the best Guitar Hero fucking ever, because then you were also able to add songs. You can like buy like track lists that would give you like 4 songs or something.
Yeah, that's when DLC was like
brand
actually
new
good.
thing. Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
and it was like actually good. You got like worth it shit, you know?
absolutely. So it would be like a track list of like 4 or 5 songs, and I'm like, yo, those are fucking dope. $3, say less. And yeah, no, that shit was super dope. I fucking love it. I wish I still had it. I'm mad that I don't have it. Yeah, Guitar Hero is fucking amazing. Number 4, Call of Duty.
Aha.
Call of
I
Duty.
thought of Call of Duty, but it just
Derek
still
has a
play
lot
it.
of time in it, man.
I still play it. That's the thing. And that's the thing. So like
And he plays
okay,
with his wife. That's more bonding, you know?
yeah, we play Warzone.
that's
When
true.
I looked at the PlayStation at the time, I have over your Tarkov time is my Call of Duty, is Modern Warfare 1 on the PlayStation 5.
That's crazy.
Like I have in between 2,500 to 3,000 hours in that because of all the
Damn.
Warzone we played. And then after you and Matt stopped playing with me, there was another year added on top of that of me and my wife playing it all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And that doesn't add like that. It doesn't count the fucking Modern Warfare 2 when that came out and Modern Warfare 3 versions of Warzone. So if you put Warzone all together, I probably have like 5,000 hours in that fucking shit because I played the fuck out of it and I don't get much better. I'm still bad at it, but it's fun. I have a lot of fun playing it. I still have a lot of fun playing multiplayer. There's little gaps where I stop, but it's free on Game Pass and I've been playing it a lot. Like I have the new Madden and I love playing Madden and I have 70 hours in that already, but still like this morning I woke up and I was like, I need to play Madden, but I kind of really want to play multiplayer for no fucking reason. Like I just want to play it because I have fun playing it. So Call of Duty is number 4. Madden is number 3 because it's Madden. It's Madden. I'll never stop. It's football. Number 2, Last of Us. You're absolutely correct. Last of Us is the best storytelling in a video game that I've personally played. And then God of War is number 1 because that's no fucking secret to anybody that's my favorite franchise of all time. I love the gameplay. I love the stories. But like I said, the difference between God of War and Last of Us is like the story itself. I think what they did with Last of Us 2 is one of the fucking not bravest, but it's a super brave direction that they went, and I think it worked out. I think it was amazing. I love Last of Us 2 more than the first one, and for some stupid reason, that's a hot take. I think that people that didn't like the second one or the direction it went, I'm sorry. I think you all are kind of dumb. It's so fucking good. But yeah, no, I loved it. Those are my 5. God of War, Last of Us, Madden, Call of Duty, and Guitar Hero.
All right.
Respect.
Todd, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
You can go. Go ahead.
Or do you guys want to?
So for Adam, what are your 5, Todd?
For Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Adam's way tougher
It pissed me off. Yeah, you both are tough. I'm not gonna fucking lie.
Todd's tough. Yeah.
Like I said, mine was easy. I think you guys.
I mean, mine's tough because I'm actively changing it like while we're speaking right now. So I guess that's why mine is tough. But Adam, fuck. Like, okay, I'm gonna have to say it because of time played. Destiny. I don't know.
I almost said it, but I didn't.
I'm sorry, Adam. You know,
I put a lot of time into Destiny.
You put a lot of time into it, and you fucking loved it. I know it went off the hinges towards the end, and you didn't like the way they ended it, but just as a franchise, I don't even know how the story was. I feel like that's up there for you. After that, I know you did play the first Red Dead, so I'm gotta have Red Dead in there for you.
I have Red Dead in there for him too.
Yeah, that makes sense. If Mortal Kombat's not in there for you, I'm not doing it for Adam. For Adam, because I heavily considered putting this in mine, and I'm still teetering on it. Spoiler alert, I guess. I'm gonna say Smash.
Okay.
Ah, man, I put Smash in there, but then I took it out.
Oh, fuck, this is hard. Okay, and then after that, I'm just gonna have to do the Fallout and Elder Scrolls series.
Okay.
Man, I'm so mad at myself. I feel like I'm fucking wrong. I wanted to put Elder Scrolls in so badly, but I didn't. But I did put Fallout. So for Adam, I have Fallout.
What? You did Fallout over Elder Scrolls?
I know.
Wow, that's surprising.
I feel dumb now. I feel so dumb. So Elder
maybe
Scrolls
I'm wrong about that. You might have the inside info.
Nope, you're right.
Go ahead.
You're right. Nope, I'm wrong. I'm so
Stop. Go.
Okay. I got Fallout, Red Dead, Zelda, Mass Effect, and Monster Hunter.
Oh, I forgot about fucking Mass Effect.
Mass Effect has to be in there for Adam.
It does. Damn it.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
So making this list, I was like, all right, I could do 5, and then I was struggling to get number 5, and I was like, what about this game and this game and this game? So then I ended up with I had 10 total, but obviously I'm just gonna stick with the 5.
Yes.
But I need to definitely bring up these as honorable mentions, but we can bring it up
We
after
do that later. Yeah,
we'll do it after everyone's gone through them. But there's 6 that I need to bring up as honorable mentions, and they were very close to making it in my list, but I
feel like another one that I want to mention is your honorable mention was Pokemon. I did want to say that, but I just because of the early ones, you haven't been so much acclimated into them now. I'll probably be wrong, and that'll probably be on the list because fuck me, right? And carpal tunnel. Go ahead, let's hear it.
And carpal tunnel. Number 5, I went with Dark Souls.
Really?
Wow.
I just
wow. It crossed my mind, but I was like, nah, that won't be in his top 5.
I was thinking about it, and I was like,
that's
dude,
crazy.
The way it just changed everything in gaming, and on top of like,
but you're 5 favorite?
It's one of my favorite memories in gaming.
Okay.
And that was the first Dark Souls when I
sure. I mean, it was
the
great.
boss. It felt phenomenal.
Wow.
It was really cool. It was a
I
really
did
great moment.
not see that coming. God damn it.
I'm thinking maybe he's gonna fuck us over. Be like, oh yeah, man, I got Fable in there. I got.
Yo, hey, no lie. I put Fable in there, but I was like, no, Adam only really loved the first one.
Yes. Yeah. That's why I couldn't say that either.
All right, so sorry about that. So Dark Souls number 5.
Okay.
Number 4 is Fallout.
Okay, got that.
Number
one right.
3 is Elder Scrolls.
Damn it.
Number 2 is Red Dead.
Yep.
And number 1 is Mass Effect.
I thought you loved
I love the Mass Effect series.
Yeah,
I know you
I'm
love
so
that.
pissed
I'm
at myself for forgetting about that.
The reason why
it's because I don't think about that game.
Right. The reason why Baldur's
Gate's not going to be there because you've only played 3.
Listen, yeah. But the reason why Baldur's Gate 3 is like my favorite game of all time was just because of the way the whole world changed according to your decisions.
And Mass Effect did that.
And Mass Effect was like, and I was so sure after the first 3 Mass Effect games happened, I was like, this is the new fucking bar for gaming.
Yeah.
You know, and it didn't happen. And I was getting pissed off at all these games claiming to do so. And I was like, this ain't fucking shit. And Baldur's Gate 3 was hey baby, we're back. So
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck.
Right.
Oh, I
so
forgot
I'll go
all
over
about
my
Mass
honorable
Effect. I'm
mentions.
pissed
So
about
my
that.
honorable mentions are definitely some of you guys have already brought up. But
I'm mad that I didn't throw Elder Scrolls in there, but the fact
Derek,
that
I
you
was
have
geeking.
I know. The fact that you have Dark Souls over Zelda is kind of crazy to me.
Trust me, I thought about some of these too. And all right,
All right.
we'll go over. It's funny that you bring that up, but we'll
All
go over
right.
after Todd's.
Well, Todd's I don't feel confident in these at all.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't feel confident in mine.
Okay, do you
Oh.
have 5? Are you
I
done
have
changing
5.
it?
I have 5 written down.
You're
currently.
done changing it. Okay.
I mean, for the time being.
Okay.
all right. Do you want to go off and sound off on what you think Todd's are?
Oh man, I hate it. Okay. Fallout, Madden, Metal Gear Solid, Call of Duty, Budokai Tenkaichi.
Literally,
Make the list.
literally all those same ones Derek said, but I ended it with Elder Scrolls instead of that. There was another one instead of Budokai.
Okay.
So yeah,
so you had the same 4
I had
though?
Metal Gear, Call of Duty, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and Madden.
Okay.
All right,
Watch
Todd.
none of those be
You're
honest.
right. That's why I said Todd. I feel like it's the
Okay.
hardest.
No. Absolutely, obviously, Elder Scrolls and Fallout are on there. That goes without
Okay.
saying. That's the
So I'm just
tippy
down
top
playing
of the
Elder
iceberg for
Scrolls.
me.
I'm down playing Elder Scrolls.
I don't know why. That's
I
so
don't know.
crazy.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Tippy top of the iceberg is Fallout,
You know what
and
it
then
is? You know
ice,
what it
and
is?
then
It's
You know
Todd
what
and
it
I
is?
are switched with that.
Yes,
I have
that's
Elder
why-
Scrolls over. Yeah.
yes, that's
He
why I
has
was so
Fallout over
surprised
Elder
at
Scrolls.
that.
I'm Elder Scrolls over Fallout, but
Here's what it is it's a recency thing because of the Fallout show, and Fallout games are more recent than Elder Scrolls. The
Yes,
Skyrim.
absolutely.
So like that's what
Right.
it is. There's just got to be a recency thing.
Yeah.
Go on though. Sorry.
Yes. So that's 1 and 2 is Fallout and Elder Scrolls.
Okay.
Under that, yes, Metal Gear.
Yes.
I feel like literally it's here.
Hey.
All my
Right,
shit
right.
is fucking displayed around me, kind of thing.
yeah.
The third one or this fourth one, I feel like I am a fraud now, so I have to go with Madden.
Okay.
You don't have to.
Well, it was gonna be Smash because there's like never been a bad game in my opinion,
Sure,
and there's been
right.
bad games of Maddens, but I've
There's
played
also
way more Madden in
than-
my life,
Sure.
so I would have to go with Madden.
Okay.
And then at the end, I didn't go with quote unquote Tenkaichi. I just went with Budokai because progressively they have all gotten better. Budokai 1, phenomenal. Budokai 2, phenomenal. Budokai 3, flawless.
So
Tenkaichi, great.
that's what I was saying.
Tenkaichi 2, like
That's
just the
why I said
progression of
Budokai
all those.
Tenkaichi.
Yes, but
Yeah.
even just Budokai. But
Or,
like,
okay, well,
yes.
I guess that's what I meant. Like the
Yeah.
Budokai whole thing. I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, those were
all
flawless.
6 of
I highly considered having Def Jam in there, but
Ooh.
Icon really screwed that over for me. I'm sorry, Adam. I know you love that game, but it was not good to me.
I can admit that game was horrible, but I just had a weird obsession with it.
Yeah,
I'm glad that I got right with Budokai though.
you got all of them.
Yeah,
Not
got
Call
them
of
right.
Duty.
Oh, what did you
wait.
say? What did?
I didn't get Elder Scrolls.
Oh, he didn't get.
I said Call
Oh,
of Duty.
Elder Scrolls. Yeah, you said
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
down
yeah.
playing Elder Scrolls. Yeah.
Yeah. And what did you
Yeah.
say, Adam, for him?
I said. I said what the? I had Metal Gear, Call of Duty, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and Madden.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah,
3, 4, 5.
you guys
yeah,
were
okay.
like one off on each.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
Right on. Oh, so the
I'm
honorable
pissed
mentions.
I forgot about fucking Mass Effect.
I even have them in order. So
Okay.
right after Dark Souls was Zelda for me because like it was so close to being right there.
See, you know what? No, I'm gonna fucking double down on what I said earlier. I
Recency
feel
bias.
like you're wrong. Yeah. Even I know it's your opinion, but I think your opinion is wrong on this. I think
Honestly,
you
it
like-
was such a teeter totter. I wouldn't even be mad at
I
that
think
because
you like
honestly, I
Zelda.
was very teetering on it. But then I keep on thinking about, and maybe it is just the Elden Ring recency bias towards Dark Soul type games, you know.
Sure.
but maybe. So I could see them being interchangeable. I'm not even
You're-
mad at that.
You're not really.
I told you I was struggling with my number 5.
What would you rather play, the newest Zelda or fucking Elden Ring?
Oh, Elden Ring all
No.
day.
Okay, but that's not the
But
question.
he said,
The
but yeah,
question is
right. He's Dark Souls. But then yeah,
I-
more Dark Souls 3 or Tears of the Kingdom. Then I would have to say Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh,
So,
if you're just, I thought you were talking about Soulsborne games.
No, just Dark
Derek
Souls
wouldn't
1, 2,
allow
and
that
3.
because yeah,
Hell
yeah,
no, I
yeah.
wouldn't allow
Oh,
Yeah.
are you kidding me?
That's
That's
what I'm
in. Oh,
saying.
then I disagree. I absolutely
Okay,
disagree.
like I said,
That is what I'm
You
saying.
enjoyed the second one enough to put it in this category?
Dark Souls 2.
Yes.
Which everyone hates.
Yes.
It is renownedly hated. Okay, you know what? Fair. I just also I think
Name a bad Zelda game that equates to that.
He's absolutely right.
I can't.
Link's Awakening.
You're
Just kidding.
All right,
Yeah,
fair enough, fair enough.
You're wrong. Swap it.
Wrong.
Swap it.
Way to bully me, guys. No, I'm just joking.
Go ahead with the rest of your list.
So the
Peer
next
pressure, peer
one
pressure,
was Monster Hunter.
Okay,
And I
so
don't
it
even
wasn't
play
in
all
there.
the other ones. I just know I want to, but then I'm like, I'll just wait.
Man, that was my
Because
problem.
that
I was
world
like,
is
I don't know
phenomenal,
how many
and I-
Monster Worlds you played.
Honestly, I've only played the one. That's why I couldn't put the rest of them. I only
I
played
should have. If I'd known that, I
Worlds.
wouldn't have put it on there.
Yeah, I only played Worlds, but actually not.
I
that's
didn't
not
put
true.
that
I did
because
play-
I knew he was really big on Monster Hunter.
I played a little bit of Generations and a
one.
very little bit of Rise.
Yeah.
And
Damn it.
I just was really obsessed. Every time I was playing those ones, I was like, honestly, I'd rather be playing
I
Worlds. Just
even
because
thought of Elder Scrolls. I should have fucking said that.
that one's crazy. I thought for sure.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I feel so.
I feel
dumb.
like Adam's always been like
Like I couldn't go to
Yes,
sleep the
yes,
night
but-
of
Yeah.
the release for Elder
Morrowind,
Scrolls.
fucking
Yes.
Oblivion.
Morrowind, Oblivion, and fucking
was-
Skyrim.
What was the thing? Was it from Morrowind, the one that dies? You kept on making someone's like you imitate the way someone die all the time.
Stupid. That was from
Stupid.
Morrowind.
Stupid.
Dumb.
It's in my everyday dialogue. Then I had right after Monster Hunter, I had Gears of War.
That's a good one.
Just those 3 alone with Todd
Yep.
was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
And I actually look really hardcore forward into the newest one with Todd.
It was hard
playing
for
that
me to fight against specifically Gears of War and Halo because of that. Like the memories of playing
Hold on.
those games. You're good. Again, I see that meme come up every once in a while. It's like, where were you in 2009? It's like me and the bros, and it's the last level of Halo 3 and shit's just hitting the fan.
Yeah.
It's just so iconic. That one I really struggled to not put in there. But
for you specifically,
if I did put Halo in there, I had to put Call of Duty in there. That's my thought process there.
Sure. When I was making the list that I thought you were gonna do, I thought Halo. I had it written down for you specifically, and I was like, I don't know if he'll put Halo in there, but like
I thought about Halo, but I didn't.
And then when Adam said he wanted, we'll talk about honorable mentions. I was like, oh, dude, like for me, it's Mortal Kombat, Halo. Those are going to be honorable mentions for sure.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat's not an honorable mention for me.
For me, it is. Personally.
Yeah, no, I enjoy it, but it's not like I'm itching to get to it.
Sure, right.
And right after Gears of War, I have Smash Bros. Because
that's another honorable mention for me
and
too.
you go Smash Bros, then Pokemon, and then Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
So when I was thinking of honorable mentions, I mean a lot of it's fucking honestly Nintendo stuff, right? So all the Mario stuff, the Mario franchise itself, the Mario Karts, the Mario parties, Smash Bros. Those are all honorable mentions for me because they were all fucking great. I mean, that we played.
Yeah.
Mario Party is so fun to play when you have a group of people with.
Right, but that's
so
when you
fun.
have a group of people.
It's exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't. And then the same thing with Smash Bros. Like Smash Bros. It's a lot more fun with people, but like everything in my list, I can play by myself and have a great fucking time.
True.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, granted, with Call of Duty, I'm playing online, but like I don't need anyone couch co-op,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I considered putting Baldur's Gate in there, but I don't remember much of the first one. I know I loved the second one and the
You played it?
third one. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Todd
did you
was
play it?
No, I never did.
Oh.
Todd, I know that Todd. Honestly, it's underneath everything. I was gonna either put Baldur's Gate for Todd or Devil May Cry.
Yeah. Oh, Devil May Cry was another banger. Absolutely.
I didn't know you played Baldur's Gate at all.
I don't remember much of the first one, but the second one, holy shit! On the original Xbox with the fat fucking controller, I played the fuck out of that game. Oh, it was so good. I loved Baldur's Gate. I love that story. I love that fucking it's good.
It was turn-based and everything like this one.
No. Yeah, it was played kind of like Diablo top down, where but it wasn't. You weren't fighting like massive hordes of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fighting kind of like things that were a little bit more tankier and still stat based and stuff like that. So it was a great game, fucking phenomenal game. I loved it. The other honorable mention for me, or another honorable mention. Holy shit! Another honorable mention for me was XCOM. Because
I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
So fucking good. So fucking good. That one I was like teetering, putting in and out. That one I was struggling with Budokai, but I was like, Budokai, I know all of those games. I enjoyed all of those games. That's why I was able to comfortably put that one in there, because from 1 to 6, if you will, they have all in my book progressively gotten better. I know we've had this debate before. You guys like Budokai 3 better, blah blah blah. But
Derek does.
once
you guys like yeah.
But yeah, once we got to the open world and the 3D aspect of it, sign me up. That's what I've always wanted in Dragon Ball Z, and it's progressively got better. So I'm putting it up into the fucking universe. The Sparking Zero is gonna keep that fucking train going.
And I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna get that game and I'm gonna play it too, even though I like the 2D style of Budokai more. I want a Dragon Ball Z game. I love Dragon Ball Z. We all do, and I need it. I need it so bad, and it looks so great. So I'm gonna play it.
Good.
Yeah.
My other honorable mentions. I don't know. If
Call of Duty's another one for me. Obviously, I put thousands of hours into that.
Thousands.
I just hate the game, you know.
For sure, right? No, I get it. But I don't know how much you played of it, Todd. And I know Adam has his problems with the second and third one, as we already mentioned. But for me, I personally liked all 3 of them. The second one is honestly probably my favorite, of Fable.
I thought that's what you were gonna say, and I'm surprised because I didn't like the third one at all. I didn't hate the second one. I thought the second one was good. The combat got really boring once you maxed everything out and you realized how to fucking min-max the game and whatnot, and they didn't have like things to update and balance. That's fine. That's neither here nor there. I didn't really have a problem with that. But the third one,
I did not hate the third one as much as you guys did.
Did not hit.
It wasn't.
Me.
It's the worst one of the 3 for sure. But the hate that I do remember you talking about too. But I know Adam fucking loathes the ending, which I get. That makes sense. Oh, that was of 2.
No, dude, you robbed me of an actual spectacle.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. I'm
still mad about it.
I still love the second one. The second one's my favorite one.
Dare you build up a boss fight that doesn't ever happen?
Sure. Yeah. No,
Man, I hate that.
Man, I hate that.
And even if you try not to do it, it still gets robbed from you from somebody else shooting and killing them.
I had fun with them. I had fun with all 3 of them. So Fable, Mortal Kombat, I think I already mentioned, is also another honorable mention of mine. There was another one I was going to say, but I forgot what it was. The Arkham series.
Oh
shit!
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Actually, I considered Spider-Man as well, honestly.
Oh my god, they wouldn't have made my top 5, but
Spider-Man on the PlayStation 2.
Spider-Man 2. You're not wrong. You're not fucking wrong.
Yeah.
But these new ones are even better than that one because they are that one on a new console with Miles Morales too. So
and those Mary Jane missions.
Those are the worst. That's the worst.
That's what we're looking for.
But still, those games they wouldn't have made my top 5. But the Spider-Man games right now, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Spider-Man 2, all 3 of them, fucking top tier games.
And Red Dead, what I brought up earlier, I was like, that's the game that has 2, but technically you could argue might have 4 if you count Undead Nightmare and if you count the very first Red Dead, where you play as Red or whatever, Red Harlow or something like that.
Oh, because it's just called Red Dead, right?
Yeah.
Red Dead, then Red Dead Redemption, then Red Dead Redemption 2.
Right.
Yeah, no, I that's fine. I knew that was going to be in yours because I've never played the first one. I know the story. I know how it
love
ends.
it.
You told
Yeah.
me. I didn't play it back then when you were playing it when it was the only one, or not the only one, but before 2 came out. But 2 was super fucking good.
It's so sad that all my honorable mentions are like great fucking franchises that will never get things that are that good. Because like I'm thinking of another one, fucking Splinter Cell. Love that franchise from beginning to end, and we haven't gotten another good one since.
That's funny
ever.
because I thought of Splinter Cell for you, but I was like, I don't remember if you liked it. But
Oh, I love Splinter Cell,
I
but
thought so.
it's just so far away. Like we haven't seen any. They teased us with what was that Ghost Recon Wildlands that Sam was coming back, and we're like, oh, here we go, we're getting it, and that was it. Into the Shadows, never again. It was like he was like a little DLC thing. So
There's some games that just would mine money that if they just announced it or do it, it would just go crazy. And I'm surprised there's like so many of these games like that seem like they'll never get their resurgence. Like even like the very memed and very joked about Half-Life 3 that everyone keeps on saying is going to happen.
Oh yeah, for real.
Literally, it's a license to print money because of how many people would be hyped for it. But I don't ever think that's going to happen, at least anytime soon.
Right.
And it's like, I wonder why they don't do it, you know? Maybe they're worried about not living up to the hype.
Oh, maybe.
And like ruining that franchise or something. I don't know.
Lame.
Right.
Very, very.
Grow a pair.
Right.
Take a risk.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much all it for today for me. If you guys got anything else you would like to add. If not, Todd, do you want to sign us out?
No, I think we did pretty good.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got. The only thing new for me is I'm gonna be getting that goddamn Sparking Zero.
Yeah. I gotta check out Space Marine too. Hopefully I'll be able to jump into that and be all hyped about that as well too.
What is the hype about that game?
It's like a
like I was watching Brandon play it and I was just like, okay, it's horde mode and you're shooting stuff.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. The way I looked at it kind of gave me a lot of like, well, it's a lot more swarmy, but yeah, like Gears of War. Yeah. So maybe I'm being too hopeful on that. That's why I kind of want to wait a little bit still.
I think you also need to really be into Warhammer.
Well, that too.
Maybe that is the thing. Like I've never really gotten into any bit of that lore, so I don't have that excitement that Matt, Brandon, anybody that's showing it for us. Like
I want to. It's just a lot.
Part of it. Like I kind of want to jump into the world, and maybe this might be the best game for it. But that's kind of why I'm also holding off. Like maybe I'm just like too on the high of wanting it to be like Gears of War, you know?
Yeah.
So I am still gonna hold off. We'll see how it goes. If it is something that really looks good and it continues to look good, then I might actually pull the trigger on that. But we'll see.
I have been watching Brandon also play the Black Myth Wukong, and I will for sure get that game when it goes on sale at some point. I won't be buying it full price, but I'm watching him play, and I'm like, yo, this looks sick.
It looks real cool.
Yes, like all the different move sets and like he turns into different shit. I'm like,
the concurrent players on that is wild. It's like at least hitting over a million or about a million like every day.
Damn,
it's crazy. Yeah,
good for that. That's dope.
Yeah. And that one, I only hesitated on that one because I'm like, I don't know if everyone's gonna jump into Space Marine, so maybe I should hold off buying Wukong. So I don't know.
Yeah. No, the only reason why I'm holding off is because I just waiting. Like literally, Sparking Zero is the only thing that I'm putting my money towards
I'm waiting for
now.
too. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So that one's for sure. Yeah, that one's a definitely getting. So who knows? I'm still might withhold pulling the trigger on those other games just to make sure I'm ready and can get Sparking Zero, you know.
Yeah, Black Myth Wukong I know for sure I'm gonna get, but I just know like I'll wait for it to go on sale, even if it goes down to like $40-$30 or something like that.
Right,
like,
on Black Friday or something.
Exactly,
you know?
Exactly. Get a nice little Black Friday sale. So
But
yeah, that's all I got. Sorry to keep you guys for an extra couple minutes.
You're good.
Yeah, that's all I got. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share with everyone for the algorithm. We appreciate your follows and your support.
Sure do.
My name's Todd, along here with Derek and Adam. We'll see you in the next one.
All right, see you guys later.
Kicking it back, it's time to tune in. TikTokers, we about to begin. Pixels on screens, the movie scenes. A lazy Susan spinning, serving all your dreams.